going on, people? Welcome to United View. We are here at Old Trafford for the Legends of the North. Manchester United legends take on Liverpool legends. Liverpool got a heavier squad than us, and I don't mean by weight, I mean by numbers. They've got more players than us. Diego Forlan's had to pull out, but I'm looking forward to seeing some of these players on show. And the most important thing is that this is for the Manchester United Foundation. All the proceeds will be going towards the foundation and helping the community, and that's what it's about. As well as, obviously, it's a rivalry. Players like Patrice Evra on show, Dimitar Berbatov. Who else is out there? You got Nicky Butt there, John O'Shea, Wes Brown, Yap Stam. The list goes on, and for them, they've got Dirk Kuyt, they've got Andre Veronin, Stuart Downing, Jermaine Pennant, Luis Garcia, to name but a few, and obviously Carragher Neville at it. So let's go inside and take a look at what we find. Hopefully Manchester United win this game as well.
Then boozer for Jamie Carragher. Anytime he touches the ball, here you go again. Look. I have to say, the pace is very slow. But these guys are retired. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's going to be. But I want to see how they feel their way into the game. Do you know what I mean? But right now, I'm telling you now, Fleck, I could play. I could play. But yeah, we haven't had a touch of the ball yet. We've had as a throw in that Gary Neville threw straight to Jamie Carragher. There's Jamie Carragher again. But yeah, let's see. I'm excited to see. I want to see Berbatov get on the ball, man. Got no goals.
At the end of the day, this is what it is, isn't it? You retire. It's good for them to come out, and the main thing is it's for the foundation. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny seeing the tempo. You used to come into Old Trafford, and to be fair, our tempo's not been great in first 11. It's not far off this. But you can tell they're just kind of going through the motions. They want to catch their second win and ease their way into the game. Man United starting to dominate a little bit. He's offside. He's offside. But the players that are going to be able to give their energy, you've got Antonio Valencia, he's playing centre mid. Evra left back, he should be not up and down, but be given a bit. Saha should be able to run around a little bit. Do you know what I mean? So we've got a couple, but so have they. Pennant's not that old. Stuart Downing's not that old, you know what I mean? So let's see. But right now, 0-0, and it's been played at snail's pace. Berbatov. Evra down the wing, takes on a couple players, lays it off to Berbatov. Those are the players that are going to make something happen for us, because they still got it. They've still got it, you know what I mean? Berba's never going to lose that technique of striking the ball. Yeah. Gets it, edge of the box, nice little strike, good save by the keeper, do that. Let's see what we can do. Bromford to take the corner here. Berbatov's in there, Berbatov's rising. Couldn't get there, but first shot on target, Man United, Berbatov. Louis Saha's injured. Just like back in the day. Hope he's alright, he's holding his left knee. And I tell you what, when you get to this age, you don't get up as quickly as you used to. On the half turn, gets in, he's got a man in on him. We've lost it already, but Berbatov though, you can just tell his thing hasn't gone. He's still got the touch. He's playing in the 10 just behind Louis Saha. They've obviously said to him, Berba, just strut about, pick it up in the half turn, get in the spaces. Oh, that's a good ball there to Veronin. Pennant's on the move as well. Pennant gets it, he falls over. Evra's on the gallop. Saha don't want to make a run. He's blowing. Look, he's blowing. He can't move. This is Evra. Evra's gone our way. Oh. Saha's got to come off. He's gone. He's gone. Neville's giving this away. He can't get back. Downing's on him. Oh. Go on, Nev, then. Give it away. Off you go. It should be dying there. Look, you can't do it. He's on the ball now. Gary's on the ball. Has he got that delivery? He's on the gallop. He makes the run into the box. He's pointing where he wants to. Gary engaged. Oh. He's laughing at him. He's laughing at him, Neville's bottled it. The first encounter between Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher ends up with Gary Neville falling to the floor before Carragher even got there, and then both laughing about it. Well done. Neville's knackered. Video title, Knackered Neville. Berbatov fan. See? That's what he's doing, just taking a mick, playing at his own pace. Nice touches on the ball, drawing players in, sitting them down, sets Nicky Butt at the edge of the area, has a left foot shot, just wide of the left-hand post. But Berbatov is the star, that's what I predicted. Players like that, they don't lose that class. And his playing style that he used to have wasn't one that was based upon, you know, covering loads of yards and running about the place. It was just based on sheer class, to be honest. And he's been the player so far to watch. So it's a great touch. Carragher knows, man. Carragher's like, let's get run. It's Berbatov against Carragher. Yeah. Carragher's out of position. Long fist now. He's got Poborski in support. He goes the other way. Long fist. Good little counter attack. Liverpool all over the place. Carragher at 6s and 7s. He has a little breather now. Good little counter attack from Man United though. I still feel we're like the most United to score, I think. Evra provides the moment of magic there. Puts the Liverpool defender on his backside. I don't know who it was. Oh, Megs, no, gets it back. Carl Poborski. Yeah, it was good work, but then it goes to Weber, and he just couldn't get his shot right. Valencia on the gallop. Gary Neville, one of the old school crosses from Neville. Whip that. Gary, give me something big. No stoppage time. Man United 0, Liverpool 0. A game where I would say Man United dominated. A couple of nervy moments at the back. Liverpool trying to put on a little bit of pressure. But it's the likes of Berbatov and Evra standing out for Man United. They're the ones doing the most damage. Danny Webber came on early for Louis Saha in about the 13th minute. Looked lively, but you could tell obviously the ring rust with his shooting was just way off radar. Blomqvist has got involved, Poborski's got involved, Nicky Butt did okay, he came off as well for Quinton Fortune. But not really much in it, but Man United looking more likely. Gary Neville, been alright, I need a bit more, Gary, I need a bit more. Carragher's just been booed every time he's got it, which rightly so. But other than that, it's not been much in it, but still entertaining, still a bit of fun. Second half into play for. I'm getting my Berbatov. Pen! It's a penalty! Yeah! Well, I was about to say, I missed the first goal. I missed us conceding. I was meeting some people in the back and getting a hot chocolate. But the good luck faith, the good luck charm has been restored. The Flex is back in his seat. And as soon as I got here, Berbatov gets a penalty. He wins the penalty and he's about to take the penalty as well. And there is no doubt in my mind that this is 1,000% a goal. Is this even 1,000% a pen? Legends game, innit? It's a bit suspect on the pen, but you will put your mortgage, your house, your savings, your car, anything you own, on Dimitar Berbatov scoring his pen. He's 1,000,000% scoring. He don't miss these. Not once he's retired, when Jersey do that, can't even move, mate. Berbatov steps up, sends him the wrong way, puts it right in the corner, arms up. He says thank you to the Stretford end. Sit down, Jersey Dudek, sent him the wrong end. Told you, he was never going to miss that. Touch of class from Berbatov. Go on, Webber. Just get at him, get a shot off. Danny Webber goes on his right. Oh. Cut the camera, Josh, cut the camera.
No, it's closer.
That's a great free kick. I think that's Luis Garcia. Is it? Oh no, it's Gonzalez. Look. Mark Gonzalez with an absolute peach. You don't lose them. You don't lose it. Like, when you've got the technique, you've got the technique. They're all booing him. And it was a great free kick, to be honest.
Liverpool's goal scored by number 11.
He doesn't know who it is.
Gonzalez.
Mark, I don't even remember him. Who is he?
I don't know, but he just scored a banger, mate.
Absolute banger. Keeper's got no chance. Look at that. Up, over. Oh.
The curl.
Even if De Gea was there, he wouldn't save that. That's how good that free kick was. But Evra against Carragher.
Oh, hit it! Too long.
This is the stage of the game, isn't it? What, 69th minute, 70th minute now. The players are going to start feeling it. And that's what's happening. But at least Liverpool got these guys to rotate. Man United got these guys to rotate, and that's why we're struggling. Where is Wes, by the way? I tell you what, Wes, you said to me you was going to be playing, mate. This is a poor showing from you. 70th minute, you can't even give us 20 minutes there, Wes. Get that knee strapped up, mate. Bloody hell. He's not even warming up. I didn't see him get out of the seat once.
I did.
Did you?
He was doing a little talk before half time.
With a shot from about 35 yards, 30 yards. Just over the top. West not getting it. There he is, where's that? Number 6 for number 6. That's close. It's about time Wes got on this pitch. Yap stand. Big yip yap. Yip yap stand, mate. He can play now. He can play now.
It's number 6, West Ham.
Hey! What's the old knees, where's that? Carragher's accepted it. It's the last 15 minutes of the game. Gary Neville's gone up front. He's gone and sat right on Jamie Carragher. Carragher's looked at it and they said, let's have it. Gary's walking away from him. I think he's up front. I think he's playing number 10. In fact, he's just playing a free role. He's just going anywhere. Looks like we've got 3 at the back now. Oh, Gary ain't getting that. I don't want to see Gary in central midfield. I don't want to see this. Gary!
What a save! Amazing goalkeeping!
I'll tell you what, let Dean Henderson go. We'll keep Pilkington as number 2. That's not too bad at all, mate. Gary Neville with a horrendous header back puts us in trouble. And Pilkington pulls out an amazing save. Wow. Oh, where's that? Yes. Come on, Antonio. Let's go. Let's go. It's Jose Enrique. Bun him. Yes. Chop him now. Chop him. Chop him. Oh! Danny Webber gets it all wrong. Awful header. Oh, Danny. That was a bad one. Danny Webber again. Surely now. Surely now. He just never looked convincing, did he? There's a great save earlier. Oh, stuck in the post. Danny Webber through again. He just doesn't look sure in front of goal, does he? Evra's on the gallop again. Into the box. Patrice Evra. Oh, gets the corner. There's an equaliser in this, at least. Come on. The crowd are up as well. Danny Webber just can't finish his dinner. He's had about 11 chances and he's missed all 11. One more. Oh, it's John. Oh. Great feat by Sir John, though. Great feat. 3-1-2. Surely they're going to score here. And they do. 3-1. Game, set, match. We had Sylvester and Wes Brown running back towards their own goal. 3-on-2. Everyone's heading for... It's like a normal game. It's like a normal match there at Old Trafford. Everyone's leaving. The Liverpool fans are happy. Reflection of the first team, reflection of the legends. Sums up our season. Nah, I'm only joking. The fatigue just kicked in. We said in it, they've got so many players to be able to bring on. Liverpool, they could keep freshening it up, and we didn't have them options, and we just got more and more tired. We had a little bit of a blowout towards the last 5 minutes, and then within the last 2 minutes of the game, we committed everyone forward, and they get another goal. 3-1 Liverpool. That will probably do ya.
Patrice, man, you dusted off the boots. You had it. You was our outlet today, man. You was our outlet.
No,
Still got it.
No, but of course, but especially, when you play for United, no matter when you don't play football, whatever, you have to show the passion, the respect for the shirt, and so many fans show up today. And yeah, I'm a little bit sad because Liverpool had quite like a great squad, like the substitute, and that's why I'm not happy. Where is the English player?
Play the full 90.
No, I know, but where is the? I don't care. I can play like even, but where are all the the legend? It was many players, but we can do better than that. So disappointed because when you play against Liverpool, no matter if it's a foundation game or it's still that rivalry, and you can see they were better than us today, and they win. The second leg will be in Anfield, so now we have to do the job over there.
It was one of those, we kind of ran out of steam towards the end, didn't we? They had players to bring on and a bigger squad than us, and that's basically what you're alluding to.
That's why they make the difference. But no excuse. We have to congratulate Liverpool. I hope, for the second leg, we're going to be more prepared.
Yeah. Last time we spoke out in Atletico, that was the end of the first leg. Obviously, we went out after that. Tough time. A big rebuild on. Erik ten Hag's on his way in. I just wanted to talk to you about how quickly you think he needs to establish the captaincy role here. You've been captain here. How important is it for Erik ten Hag to come in and establish who his captain is going to be and get that in place to get that leadership group going to get us forward?
I think it's important, to establish a captain where you can see every player agree with that decision. But this is not the most important. I think Ten Hag, the most important is like he got the support from the board, from the fan, from the player, and he have a good idea. That's why when people say, oh, what do you think about Ten Hag? Nothing yet, because I will support any manager who are coming, but no one man will make everything change. So that's why he's gonna have like a tough job. But he already get my support, but I'm not getting excited because we get disappointed for so many years, and that's where we are the United fan. We get excited for who is going to be the new manager before we were going to get excited who's going to win the league, who is going to win the Champions League. So that's why, let's see. But it's a tough job. And anyway, since Sir Alex Ferguson left, he's always being like a hot seat. So I wish him good luck. And anyway, Mia will be always here for anybody else.
Yeah, you definitely will. And lastly, I know he's got a lot to sort out. There's going to be loads of players leaving, loads of players coming in. In your opinion, where's the focus point of where you think Ten Hag could start to kind of improve the squad or make improvements and trying to bolster the squad? Where would you start if it was you?
I start for the player. They are at the club, and it's too much negative energy around the club. And I really believe in in positive energy. So some player maybe they've been here for so many years. The fan they are on them. So this bring like a negativity. So I don't know if those players will leave the club, but we're gonna need like fresh blood, new player, new name. People they're gonna come for United not for the money but for the badge. Not for being famous, for the fan. This is really important, so that's why the scout have an important job, and that's why I hope Ten Hag will be like really connected with the scout and also have full power. Because if he want like to have his own idea, he need to have the full power. Then we can blame the manager. But right now, it's difficult to blame only the manager. The player have their responsibility, the board, a lot of people.
Evra, thank you, Patrice, bro.
You're welcome.
Love, man. Jamie, a big rebuild, obviously. You guys are on the up. You're on a positive trajectory. You and Gary always going at it. Where does Erik ten Hag need to start for you with unpicking what's at Man United? He's obviously got players coming in, players coming out. He needs to establish his captain, all of that. But for you, where do Manchester United need to start? Where does he start?
I think centre midfield. I think it's obviously you've had players in those positions. Maybe not quite at the level that you need. Matic has obviously moved on as well now, and I think you need some real quality in the centre of the pitch when you compare to what the other teams that they're competing with. I think that's the glaring one right at the moment. I think possibly centre forward as well. You've just got Ronaldo. I think now really will be 38 next season. Yeah. So I think that's something to look at. But he's obviously got a big job, but he's not going to be able to do everything in one summer. So it's got to be a building process. But as I said, what are the real things that stand out glaringly? And they're probably the two positions. I
want to ask you this. When Klopp came in, there was sort of that revelation of the style of play, and you could see what he was trying to do, even though they weren't quite there yet. How much of that does Ten Hag have to show versus there isn't enough progress? Because I feel like we've got to resist that panic button, like if it gets bad around Christmas time and you might be out the top 4 race already. How important is it that Manchester United fans and the board and the people who make decisions are patient with Ten Hag, like in that first couple of seasons with Klopp?
Yeah, I think they will be. I really do believe that. I think even when Ollie came in, it always felt like, even though he was the man, it always felt like an interim type of appointment, and obviously Rangnick was that. So the other managers before that, Van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, they were both, I think, 3 years, 2 or 3 years, weren't they? So I'd expect Ten Hag to get that no matter what happened in year one. We had similar sort of things with, Gerard Houllier in his first season didn't go particularly well. under Rafa Benitez, we actually won the Champions League, but it wasn't a great season, as in, we lost a lot of games, a lot of ups and downs, and it was almost the second season where you could see the progress of the team. So it could, you might have to accept that in that first year, but I don't think any manager can get 2 or 3 years. There's got to be some sort of progression at some stage, and the first year may be difficult, but I think that's not a write-off, but you've just got to let him get on with it and put in place what he wants to do.
I know you got a lot of thoughts on Ronaldo. Last question. You and Roy were going at it. Was it a good move? Was it a bad move? Look, he's our top scorer of the season, 18 goals in the league, fantastic. Going into a second year, looks like he's pretty much going to stay. How important is it that Man United get somebody to help him? Let him know he can't play all the games. He's out with the last game with a hip flexor injury. He's getting 38, going to be getting older. How important is it to get someone to support?
No, 100%. It's just the difficulty thing is because Ronaldo was such a mega star.
Yeah, will he accept that?
Yeah, but it's just like, to bring someone for Ronaldo to go on the bench, or is it someone, maybe a young player to learn off Ronaldo and eventually take his place in 12 months' time? That's just the sort of sticking point you'd have as the manager comes in, and would that player be happy coming to sit on the bench behind it? So it's not easy. Sometimes you might need a player who can play centre forward and can play wide, so he can do 2 jobs, and if Ronaldo is playing, this player can still play wide, and that's I think the modern forward now. It's not just he's a striker, he's a winger. It's like when you look at Liverpool, all the attacking players almost feel like they can play in every position.
So interchangeable, isn't it?
Yeah, and I just think that's sort of the modern way for an attacking player. He's got to be able to play on the left, the right, or through the middle.
Listen, Jamie, thanks very much for talking to us. Cheers.
We're disappointed at getting beat in the game, but like you say, we've raised over £1 million today again for the Manchester United Foundation. Great turnout by the fans, but the players, the players are great because they've come from all over the world to come and play in the game, and not just Man United but Liverpool as well. They put on good game. I thought we were a bit unfortunate because we had a few players pull out of the game at the last minute because of circumstances, and then getting the few injuries that we got in early on in the game was to all the attacking and the midfield players. So we sort of fell a bit short in that area. We couldn't freshen it up too much. But overall, no, great day. I mean, the weather was good, and I think the fans really enjoyed the day.
Was it hard taming some of those personalities? I was talking to that gentleman over there, Patrice, and he was saying it's still Liverpool. It's still, we want to win the game. How have you found it, on the dugout and with the players? Are they still competitive? They still want it, don't they?
Yeah, of course they do. It doesn't matter whether it's a friendly or not, or a charity game. But I thought it was played in a good spirit. There wasn't any stupid challenges, because at the end of the day, everybody's got to get up tomorrow and go to work or whatever they do. So you don't want any rash challenges where people get badly injured. No, it was good that way. It was a good spirit it was played in, and the end result is that we've raised 1.3 million, which is fantastic.
Louis, one player I want to ask you about, Marcus Rashford, had a tough season. We know that he can show better. Next season under Erik ten Hag, do you think that's a player that Erik will be looking at saying, I think I can get the best out of Marcus? How important is it for Marcus to look at that as a new opportunity to get himself back?
That's a brilliant question. I think the few people ask me what Erik ten Hag had to do. I think in some way is to find the form back from Rashford, because you get an amazing player. I think that's the guarantee that if he comes back to himself in terms of youth, the way he was 4 years ago, I mean with Cristiano up front, they can destroy any team.
It has been a really tough watch, for us United fans watching Marcus like that. It's almost like he was scared of the ball and with playing as a shell within himself. Is it more of a confidence thing than ability thing for you?
Oh yes, definitely it's about confidence. The mental aspect of any player is so important. But what we can understand that he's starting so young, and those parameters have been asked to be kind of like the number 9 at this stage was maybe a burden for him. Has not maybe helped him, especially when you get some kind of a status where people expect something at some point it was hard. Now I think what he have realized that he need that kind of like humility back. I think that was his foundation. It is a very humble guy, but now it's allowed mistake again. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you make. It's like hard work. Like just don't think twice. Just like do your stuff because we all backing you.
I want to talk about Raphael Varane, obviously French compatriot. He struggled a little bit for injuries and stuff. I put my neck on the line when he first signed. I was telling these guys, Rolls Royce Varane, he's going to be fine. They're all laughing at me saying he's injured, he's nothing. I said, listen, yeah, you laughed at me, you know. Hopefully next season we can see the best of him. But how important is it for him to try and stay injury free? I know throughout your career, you know, when you've had injuries and stuff like that, injured today, hopefully not too bad. But for him, you know, is it a question of get a routine, look after himself, and just try and get fit? Do you think we can see that from Raphael next season?
Yes, we can. I think those defenders who are very smart, they can read the game. They can maybe avoid the injuries as much as we can say. They need to be tough because the Premier League is so intense. He's a very smart lad. So I think that if he finds this form, his routine, as you mentioned, I think he can play almost all the games. I'm sure that there will be competition next year because I think that what the new manager needs to bring is like nobody is guaranteed a place. What we have to see is like people who are ready to fight, and that's it.
It looks like Paul's time's come to an end at Manchester United. How would you sum up his six or so years since he's come back? How do you think he'll be feeling? How would you sum it up?
I'm sure that he will feel frustrated because he's such a talent who I think his dream was to win trophy, a Champions League trophy with Man United, a club that he started with. So all those things make sense to be on the fire sometimes when you have that potential and you don't do the thing that you may have like predicted in some way. But you know, that's the problem, that it came up at a time where the club was in transition. The structure around him was not maybe the one he expected or wanted to express himself. So all this could be excuses, but what I feel like the frustrated part is the much more talks was outside his performances, and this is the frustration because it doesn't help. It allowed maybe others to maybe do the same or whatever. So the structure overall was not the one we wanted to, let's say, improve year after year.
Yeah, thanks for talking to us, bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, man. We're just here finishing off at Old Trafford. As you can see, all the fans across here, everyone just getting their things, and we're going to go and see those guys here. As you can see, all the Manchester United fans here. Give them a big wave. Yes. As you can see, they're happy. They're happy. Everyone happy. Everyone happy. Going to try and get the players. Yes. Someone dropped their brolly. You don't need that though. That's all right. The fans are happy. They're going to be trying to get the players to come out and say bye to them. It's been good for the foundation. That's the main thing. The foundation is the main thing. They've raised over £1 million today for the foundation, and that is what it's all about as well. How you doing? You all right? Come on in. What's your name?
Harvey.
Harvey. And did you enjoy the game today?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who was your best player today?
Valencia.
Yeah. We should sign him back. He's still all right. He should still be playing. Valencia as well. And how good was Berbatov as well?
Penalty merchant.
Yeah, he was good. Say that again. He's the best?
Yes, yeah? He is.
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you guys. Take care. See you later. Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Oh.
The pen's run out.
You don't come room. You don't come room.
Find the team.
Nice one. Take care. And then, yeah, sure. Oh, well.
Thank you.
There you go. Nice one. Yeah, sure. Is this the one that works?
Yeah, that's good. Oh,
no, it's bad. It's bad.
Like some kind of player. You play for United, Flex.
I wish I did. I could have played today. Nice one. Yeah, sure. Nice one. Hey, what's saying? You're right. Where's mum? You come by yourself?
No, mum.
Oh, she's over there. How you doing? You alright? Good stuff, man. How did you find it today?
Good game, but
Who was the best player?
Evra.
Did you want to see Neville smash Carragher though?
Yeah.
And they didn't really do it, did they?
No.
Hopefully next time. Exactly. You can see Berbatov. I'll catch you lot later, yeah? Take care. All right, see you later. Take care. Berbatov is there, and all the fans are happy. How you doing? You all right? How's it going, guys? You enjoy the game? You okay? How'd you enjoy the game? Was it good?
Yeah, it was good, yeah.
How you doing? Who was the best player out there today?
Berbatov.
Oh, he's class. We should sign him back, no?
Never lose.
He doesn't lose it, does he? Okay, brilliant, guys. Take care. All right, nice one. So as you can see, it's been a great day here at Old Trafford. That's what it's all about. Everyone's happy, everyone's having a good time. And this is what it's to be about Manchester United fan. Don't get me wrong, it's been really, really poor. But for this turnout, for the foundation and the money to go back into the community and for young people to get what they need out of it and for the community to keep building from this, that's exactly what we need. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Also, let's take a trip down the tunnel as well, because that's where we are right now. We're going to take a trip down here, down pitch side, and see where we're going to go. All right, guys. Thank you. Cheers. Appreciate that. Thank you. So here we are, walking down Old Trafford. Theatre of Dreams, right in the tunnel. This is where the players come out, and you just can't beat it. You know, people are on the pitch now. We're going to see who's on the pitch now, actually. And you just forget about how badly we've been playing, and you kind of say to yourself, the players have struggled, but you've got this. You walk out through here, and you walk into this, and that's what it is. Look, you know, it's amazing. You come onto the Old Trafford pitch here, and you get this cauldron of noise that would normally be there. You get to come on the pitch, and it's absolutely fantastic, and you just think, why have we not been able to perform? Obviously, it's a great day, don't get me wrong, but you also think, why have we not been able to perform? But you know what? It's just one of them things, innit? It's been a bad season, but me personally, working in youth work and having an educational background for 9 years, I love to come and work with young people, and that's what I think so good about the foundation. It's about giving back to society, and that's what they've done here at Old Trafford anyway. So here we are, on the pitch at Old Trafford. In the middle, you've got some guys playing two-touch there. You've got Yapstam over there, Brian Robson there. We can go to the centre circle, have a little look and pan around. You can give me that. I think Robbo wants to take his shoes off and put the boots on. Fancy it? Going to get the boots out, Robbo? And this is what it's like to be on the pitch at Old Trafford. Do you know what? No matter what's gone on, you just feel it. You do. You just feel it, and you think, you know what? It doesn't get any better than this. It doesn't. And the Stretford end is over here. Pan around. That's the Stretford end. Have scored in there. I need to stop saying that. That's like my claim to fame. Scored in there. Completed it, mate. Scored in there. But no, on a serious note, if I just get Josh to just pan around here, look at it. It's just an absolute cauldron. And you think of the season that we've had, which has not been good. It hurts. It does hurt. It does hurt. And you just think, why? Why? How long? You know, look, Sir Alex, 26 years made possible. Look at that. Look at the trophies that he's won. How far are we off doing that? But it's important to say today isn't about that, to be honest. It's about looking forward, okay? Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed it. Big up the foundation. We are out of here. Peace.